So we're looking for students who've got a real keen passion for horses on the equine management courses. It's not really a bother if they haven't got a huge amount of experience, we can give them that, but they must be passionate about horses and want to look after horses and learn about horses, and that includes in all weathers as well because they are an outdoor activity. So students will study a range of topics over 2 years. In the first year they will study topics like equine biology, equine nutrition, equine behaviour and welfare, equine health and stable operations. In the second year they will do equine business studies. They will do principles of equitation, which looks at the science behind riding, and they will do horse fitness. They will do horse rehabilitation and therapy, which looks at recovering horses from injury back into performance again. And they will have the opportunity to do practical activities in both years. In the first year they will do fitting, tack and equipment. They will do all the stable management type activities and presenting horses, that's clipping horses, plaiting and making them look, show ready. And then in the second year, their practical elements will be working horses from the ground, and they will do other practical activities such as estate skills, which are a core element of the course as well. So at Cirencester College, we're quite unique in our offer of horse management, insofar as students can elect to take what we call the 720 Advanced Technical Diploma, which is the equivalent of 2 A-levels. And the idea with that is for people who perhaps aren't quite set on doing just horses as a future career path, they can do another A-level of their choice alongside the horse management course. For those students who are keen and they know that a career with horses is what they want to do, or I should say a career in the horse industry is what they want to do, then we do the 1080 Advanced Technical Diploma, which is the equivalent of a 3 A-level size qualification. We have our own yards, which we kind of rent out, if you like, to Cirencester College. All of the horses on the yard are owned by me and my family. They range from a little Shetland pony called Rosie up to a 17 hands Irish sport horse. She's the biggest, called Indy. We have 3 ex-race horses. We have a New Forest pony and a cob, and we have a coloured Irish sport horse. All of the horses do or have competed to some degree in their past, either by myself or my family. Some are retired now and some are still in work now. Typically in the first year people spend about a day and a half at the yard, and in the second year they spend a day at the yard. So equine management that we run at Cirencester College is run by the City and Guilds, so they are the awarding body, and the qualification is assessed by a range of activities. Students do have to do exams. There is a 2-hour theory exam in year 1 and in year 2. There are some in-class exam type assessments that we do in year 1, health and safety and biology. We also have to do a synoptic assessment in year 1 and in year 2, and that comprises it's more of a window of assessment that lasts about 4 weeks. And within that time students have to do a range of practical activities under assessment, and they have to do a range of coursework type activities under exam conditions. On top of that, there are some optional units for students, and those optional units are assessed by having an assignment, so like a piece of coursework. So we have a really strong enrichment and guest speaker and trips element to the course. Typical trips that we do are the Horse of the Year show, Your Horse Live, badminton horse trials, to name but a few. We have quite a lot of connections within the racing industry, and we always do a couple of days racing. One of those is ran by the British Horse Racing Authority, where we are met at a race course on a race day, but before racing starts, and the representatives from the British Horse Racing Authority go through all the different career pathways within the racing industry, and we get to go into the weighing room and walk the course and go to areas on a race course that are generally prohibited from the general public, and those are free and really exciting. We have guest speakers come in, and those this year, for example, we have had British Dressage give us a talk. We've had a colic seminar talk. I've just arranged a day at a local university where students will go and see some dissections and look at the latest sort of research into equine intelligence and behaviour. We have vets visit the yard, physiotherapists come and visit the yard, farriers visit the yard, and all opportunities are taken for students to be involved in all of that aspect of horse management, so they get to see it firsthand and they get to listen to what's being said. So yeah, we're really quite strong on that, I think. Whilst the most important thing for students wanting to study horse management is a passion and love for horses, we have a lot of students that have had a lot of prior experience with horses. They may be competing their own horses, they may have jobs within the industry already, and equally we have some students who haven't had those opportunities but really want to develop them. And the way we manage that at Cirencester College is each student will have their own learning programme as far as the practical elements of the course are concerned. And so those students that are less experienced will work with a member of staff to develop those skills. Those students that are experienced will work with another member of staff to take their skills on from the level that they've already come to us with. So nobody stands still and nobody feels intimidated because they can't do something, or that, well, I've done all this before, so what's the point in me being here? We have 3 of us down at the yards. We generally have a ratio of at least 2 for 10 students, so we are able to incorporate small group work very easily, and that enables students to develop at their own time, and it enables us to stretch and challenge the students that have got lots of experience but without leaving those with less experience behind.